Hey guys, welcome to Carnivorous Plants Hub. Today I'm actually bringing you kind of an unboxing and an overview of a grow light that I have received. I'm actually lucky enough to be contacted by the folks over at Koray. They have a series of grow lights that they make. They offered to send me one of these guys for in exchange for my review, unboxing, and just kind of hands-on impressions to let you guys know how I feel about this light. I think they're just trying to get some exposure. They don't have a lot of reviews and stuff on Amazon, so I think they're just trying to get the light out there. What I'm going to do with this guy, I'm going to open it up for you guys today. I'm going to give you an overview and kind of let you know my first impressions of this light, just show you kind of the stuff that I think is cool or whatever. And then I'm actually going to be buying a grow tent here pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and start digging into this while I'm talking about this, but I'm going to be getting a grow tent here pretty soon, a 3x3 grow tent. And I'm going to be getting a ton of carnivorous plants, some Venus flytraps, some sundews, probably some nepenthes, to kind of grow in there under this grow light to kind of put it through the test. We can talk about numbers and specs until I'm blue in the face, but really what matters is how these lights perform and whether or not they help grow our plants. So before I do any recommending or referring of this light, I'm going to actually make sure that I actually get some use with it. So it's going to be kind of a journal series, kind of an ongoing series of how this light is doing with the tent and the plants that are within it. So as you can see here, there's the light, Koray Horticulture. This is the G1000 LED light. So I'm going to go over a little bit of the specs here, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm not like a light guru. I don't know everything about lights. I know which lights work for me and which lights don't. So I don't know, I don't have like all of the special gadgets and everything that measures, where the spectrum of the light is and all that. But what we're going to do is we're going to be going over this kind of high level today, and then we're going to be testing the crap out of it to make sure that you guys can see whether or not this light is worth it and whether it works. So let's go ahead and pull it out of the box here. So you guys can see that there. It's the Koray Horticulture. This is the G1000 LED light. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Try to set it on this here just to make sure it's not sitting on the hard surface. But all right, so there we go. So there's the Koray G1000. Like I said, this is an 1,000 watt LED light. They basically suggest that you use this light in anywhere from a 2x2 to a 3x3 grow tent. And I'm going to be testing this out on a 3x3 grow tent. So alright guys, let's go ahead and dig into this light here. So I'm going to start off by flipping it over, and we're going to take a look at the power supply. So the power supply is a Meanwell power supply. It's a pretty trusted power supply manufacturer, so it means it's going to be efficient. You're going to get a lot of use out of it before it goes out. It's actually up to 50,000 hours of output for this guy, which is really nice. This light also comes with a 3-year warranty. So that's kind of nice knowing that you got that warranty in place and you got the 50,000 hours of light. I'm going to be using it for probably 13 to 15 hours a day, so knowing that it has that 50,000 hours of runtime is really nice. This light here has the real full spectrum to give the indoor plant growing kind of a simulated sun. It has the white, blue, red, and also the IR lights kind of for the full spectrum. So whether you're propagating, germinating, and it's in a vegetation or a bloom stage, it kind of has the different dimmable lighting output for all of those situations. So let's take a look at the dimmer here. So there you can see the dimmer. You can see it goes from minimum all the way to max. The numbers there are kind of for a percentage of output, which is really nice. And the user guide that this comes with kind of gives you an idea of what stage your plant is in and how old it is, kind of depending on where it's at, the output of light, and also sort of the distance of the light from the plant. To kind of give you an idea of where this should be at from 0 all the way to 100. This is the power supply or the power button for the dimmer, which is a little bit different than the actual power button for the light itself, which is over here. Okay guys, so another thing that's really nice about this light is that it has a daisy chain feature. So if you look here, this is the daisy chain, and it can actually connect up to 12 lights to the one light. Grab the daisy chain cord real quick. So the way that it works is you basically plug this in here, and then you can hook this one to the next light, and then it also has the output, so you can hook up a third light, a fourth light, a fifth light, and so on. You can actually do that with up to 12 lights, so you only have to plug in one light to actually be able to power up 12 lights with this daisy chain cord and that daisy chain feature. So that's actually really, really cool. Another thing is that it says that this is really silent when you turn it on. I really wanted to turn it on for you guys today in this demo, but unfortunately you're not supposed to handle this light while it's powered on. So I'll definitely get into how quiet it is in the next video. We'll also play with the dimmer a little bit to kind of see some of that, but I really don't want to handle this light while it's turned on because we're just really not supposed to. It's not good for the light. You're not supposed to look into these lights because it could damage your eyes. So we'll play around with that stuff here with the next video where I actually set this up in the grow tent. The other thing too is it's waterproof. So it's got this kind of glue covering over all the lights here to make it waterproof. Obviously it being waterproof is super important. You want to make sure that when you're in a grow tent, you're going to have a lot of humidity, a lot of watering. That water is going to rise to the top and you want to make sure your light is completely waterproof. There is no assembly required, so you bust this thing out of the box, you plug it in, and it's essentially ready to go. You just kind of have to mess with where you want to have it set up, how far you want to have away from your plants, and that's actually what we're going to go ahead and talk about next here. So it comes with these 4 wires. It's actually technically 2 because they're both connected to this little carabiner here. So it's really simple. All you do is you plug this into each corner. I'm going to do that for you real quick here. And there you go. And then essentially you just, it hangs up by these carabiners. You connect it to the top of your grow tent, and you're going to see it's kind of hovering right now. I know you can't see it really well because of where the camera's at, but be able to hang this up. And then the other thing, once you get this kind of connected to all 4 corners and you get it connected to the top of your grow tent, it comes with these straps right here, which are really nice because these are going to kind of control the height of your wires so that you can kind of change it on the fly. So you can kind of pull it all the way out, and I got it wrapped up right now so it's kind of hard to see, but then you pull this guy here and it goes up and down kind of depending on how high or low you want it to be. So you can actually raise and lower this on the fly without actually having to change where you have this connected to, which is really, really convenient and kind of nice. Overall, guys, I think so far my first impressions of this is this is a great little light. It feels very well made. Structurally, it looks like it's going to hold up from a waterproof standpoint. I really like that it's got the Meanwell power supply. I know that it's got a trusted power supplier, which is really nice. I think I'm going to really like this light, but we're definitely going to put this thing to the test here in my next few videos, where we're going to be putting up the grow tent. I'm getting some carnivorous plants, probably some Venus flytraps, some sundews, some nepenthes, and we're going to really put this Koray 1000 watt light, LED light, to the test. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video if you enjoyed this. I'm really going to be testing this light to its limits. And actually, if you look in the description right now, this light's retailing for about $155. There's a link in the description so you can go check out any of the specs that I may have missed or didn't cover. Some more of the technical stuff. I'm not necessarily a light guru, so you might want to check out some of those specs if you're interested in it. There's also a coupon code that the Koray people were nice enough to provide me to give you guys 10% off. So if you're thinking about pulling the trigger right now, make sure and check out that coupon code. If you want to see more about this light, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be coming out with several more videos in the future. It's going to be, like I said, a journal series, just highlighting whether or not this is working, how much I like it, how durable it is, whether or not these LED lights are holding up or going out, and we're just going to put it through the ringer and see how well that this light works. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much again for being here. I really appreciate it. You know how much you guys mean to me, so I really hope to catch you in my next video.